Alright, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. I'm going to pull some cards today and see what comes out for us. Hope everybody is doing well. Hope the reading resonates with you. And if it does, hit that thumbs up button. So, the first card we got is sorrow. So, someone could be in a state of grieving. Um, you can be grieving a death of a passed over loved one. You could be grieving a situation, circumstance, or condition. Um, I don't necessarily get like a relationship or anything, but you could be grieving a relationship. I'm just not picking that up. I'm getting specifically like grieving a death of a loved one. You're grieving a situation. But again, I'm picking up grieving a death of a loved one. You don't have to be grieving death at all. You can just be in a state of just grief in general. It could be grieving a job, grieving a relationship, grieving a death. You're just finding yourself in this energy of like very down, very sad. That's what I'm picking up on. So let's get some cards and see what this is about. All right. Knight of Coins. High earner, innovator, achiever. So again, you may have lost an opportunity. You may have lost something tangible. You may be grieving an idea that may not have seemed to actually fallen through. That's what I'm getting. You may also be grieving the fact that you're moving up in life and you have to leave people behind, and it's difficult for you to deal with in this situation. Like the fact that you are achieving your goals, the fact that you are becoming the things that you want to become, realizing that in moving forward in your life, some things you have to leave behind, and that could be sad too. Let's see what's happening behind the scenes. All right. Behind the scenes, Four of Coins, hoarding, security, cheap. So, maybe you're feeling sad because yes, you may be someone who typically earn a lot of money. You may be someone who has been very accomplished, but it could be making you sad to have to pull yourself back and hold yourself back from helping people. Um, you may just be in a situation where you just in this space where you're being selfish right now, and people outside of you could be sad. This don't even necessarily have to be you. Honestly, I'm also picking up on the fact that you might be winning in your life, and somebody else outside of you could be in a state of Four of Coins. So this could also indicate why there is sorrow going on. Because this kind of is not the same energy, but it's kind of the same energy. This is like this somebody um anxious, worried. This is traditionally like the Nine of Swords. So this is somebody who is like anxious, sad, down, or whatever. And them being depressed could be the reason why they're in the state of Four of Coins. And in watching you, you're the Knight of Coins. You're someone who's a high earner. You're an achiever. You out doing things in your life, and they're in a state of lack. But I don't necessarily really get it being lack. They just are. I'm feeling like this person is trying to compare themselves to you, which is also having them in a state of sorrow because they don't seem to be holding up to who you are. So this could be somebody outside of you. They watching you. You're focused on your dreams, your goals. You're alive. You living. You youthful. You beautiful. And this person is reaping the karma of their own actions. So maybe this person do not invest in themselves. They're not as innovative. They're not as productive as you are. And so this is causing them a lot of mental mental anguish. It's causing for them to be in a state of sorrow. And I'm picking up that this person would love it better if you didn't believe in yourself. If you was feeling the way that they was feeling. They want you to adopt your ability to be able to be the author of your own reality. Now, this person don't necessarily have to be somebody who is actually really like down and out. That's just the description of this card. They can be just somebody who is holding back expressing the sorrow that they are experiencing mentally. It could show on them um, physically as well. Let's see. What's the positive about this? King of Cups, laid back, kind, insightful. So I'm getting the fact that you're in this state of achieving great things for yourself, and you're in a state of relax. Again, I'm just getting that this is somebody who is just like depressed, down, sad, anxious, worried, doubtful. They holding themselves back. Whether it's like they're not having as many opportunities as you are, but you are aware of these. You're insightful, like you're aware of these, but you're still kind about it. You still laid back. You're not stressing yourself out about what they have going on and what's bothering them and what traumas they are carrying. For one, isn't that nothing for you to worry about. And they have to change their own reality. It's not for you to change it for them. They got to do it for themselves. They got to put their work in. You to put the work in. You earn what you need. You've earned what you've earned what you need to earn because you put the work in, baby. You falling out the window and stuff. You need to wake it on up, Miss Girl. Child cat falling out the window, trying to be distracted while I'm trying to be focused. And again, they falling short, cause that's confirmation. They falling short. They got their eyes on you. They falling short. They falling down, and you laid back and you being kind and insightful. But they just on the ground, just crying out. I'm sorry, Cash, but girl, that was funny. What's on the low vibrational end? All right. So on the low vibrational end, dreamy, prophetic, loner. Yes, I'm picking up on the fact that they are not in. Yes, they may be someone dreaming of their life, but I'm also picking up on the fact that if this is on the low vibrational end, yes, they are alone. Yes, they are dreaming, but it's like dreaming not for the betterment of their situation. That it's more or less like uh, distracted and not being in this state of consciousness of dreaming of something getting better. They're they're like not thinking thoughts that would project their situation for their betterment. And it's like it's again, I'm still getting this like I'm not as good as you energy, because it's like you're the Knight of Coins, the King of Cups. You have opportunities. You're emotionally you've mastered your emotions. You're very chill, you're very cool, you're insightful, you're intuitive, you're a high earner, you're an innovator, you're an achiever, you're successful, and on your way to more success. This person is very sorrowful, hoarding all their money. They might be saving, holding on to their last little piece of change, being cheap. They spend a lot of time by themselves, distracted, not speaking life over their life. Let's see. Lovers, kinder spirits, team soul bond. So I'm thinking like this is somebody who wants love from you. This could be your partner or somebody close to you. This could be like a family member. It could be a brother, a sister. Like say you are the older sister or the older brother, and you are living a very good life, and you're off, you doing your thing, you making your money, you living your life. And by you being off living your life, You are not as involved with these people as much as you normally would have been in the past. And so this is causing them to be in the state of sorrow. This is causing them to have a lot of angst and discomfort because they want to hold on to you. And so they may be comparing themselves to you and how you live. And they feel like they'll never be able to compare to you. But it's like, you're your own person. Why are you trying to compare yourself to this person anyway? What's at the bottom of the deck? Yes, Nine of Wands, resilience, grit, perseverance. So they like down and out and beating up on themselves and stuff. And it's like, why? Like, look at this. Look at this kind of energy. This is what this is. No monies, bad mental, bad physical, like just on your last lead. In your emotions you just down. I mean, I'm talking about mind, physical environment probably fucked up. Not really moving the way they need to move to even get more money or more business or whatever. And I'm trying to figure out what they think you're supposed to do. Mm-hmm. Let's see, what's the affirmation card? I just feel like I just feel like you just doing your thing and you just sending out love. Mm. The story I tell is the basis of my life. There's no right or wrong way to tell your improved story. It can be about your past, present, or future experiences. The only criterion that is important is that you be conscious of your intent to tell a better feeling, improved version of your story. Telling many good feeling short stories throughout your day will change your point of attraction. Just remember that the story you tell is the basis of your life. So tell it the way you want it to be. That's what I'm saying. I'm feeling like there's going to be a loved one, a brother or sister, mama, cousin, somebody in the community that is sad. And they look to you as someone who is very insightful. You're a high earner, you're an achiever, and they're looking for you to be some sort of upliftment for them. And that's what you do. I think this is also like speaking about who you are, viewer, as a person. You're a kind person. You're focused. You're not somebody who is commenting on anybody's life in a negative way, because you understand that what you give out is what you ultimately receive. You understand how karma works. So this person may not be someone who understands that. They might not live their life the way that you live your life. They don't see themselves in uh, this shiny, sparkling way. They don't tell themselves that everything that they touch turn to gold. They don't pick up uh they don't pick up the pen to be the author of their life. They don't write their story and tell it the way that they want to tell it. They don't they don't dream good dreams. And you do, so they come to you for some sort of insight, some sort of upliftment. You make these people feel good. And you should be proud of yourself for that. You are someone who gives love because you want love in return. And that's what you're going to keep. You're probably somebody who is a healer too. That's what I'm getting. If this reading resonated with you, hit the thumbs up button, and I will talk to you in the next one.